super excited. We have tons of things planned today. Downtown, Lake Estes, Rocky Mountain National Park, and then best of all, Donut House, rated top 100 donut places in the country. Here we go.
So just a tip that we learned ourselves is if you park at the visitor center, they have parking garages and they have tons of parking for free. It's walkable, it's super easy. We prefer to do it this way so we can save a little extra money.
Another cool thing about parking at the visitor center is you're right next to Estes Park Riverwalk. So what that is a walkway or a greenway trail that goes through the whole downtown with shops, restaurants, tours, all kinds of things. And look how scenic it is. You're along this river. You also see people fly fishing. We've seen some people kayaking. Obviously there's some rapids here. But there's park benches where you can have lunch. There's even like a small park for kids. There's musical instruments. Estes Park really did it right. One more pro tip, when parking at the visitor center, get here before 11 a.m. Otherwise it's gonna be packed, especially on holiday weekends. You gotta be here by like 8 a.m.
Check out my tube. Look at that talent. This theater was built in 1913. It's the oldest theater in the West. Unfortunately, it's closed, so we couldn't go inside, but I got to peek in.
Okay, so we're downtown Estes Park at one of their open space parks, as you can see. So the cool thing about down here is that they do concerts, art shows, music, they do some food festivals, and every weekend it gets packed down here during the summer from Memorial Day to Labor Day. But it's just a cool open space. You just gotta watch out because elk like to roam downtown Estes Park, walk freely around. It's not uncommon to be pumping gas and then there's elk right next to you. But there's lots of elk poop in the grass, so just watch out for that.
You can always pick up the free trolley to take you back to your parking spot in the visitor center.
All right, we're at the historic Stanley Hotel, which was built in 1909, and it would have been torn down if it wasn't for a one-night stay by author Stephen King, which led him to write the book, The Shining, which then led to the famous movie. You can still stay here in that famous room today. There's 140 rooms. They have spas, massages. It's the crown jewel hotel at the Rocky Mountains. And they also have an underground speakeasy, which is really cool. Isn't it really cool how they maintain like all the historic charm?
Yeah, it is really pretty, down to the fine detail that they have everywhere.
Yeah, it's really well maintained. They have a restaurant in here, like a cafe.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. But even better, look at this view from the front door. So we just finished up our exploration of the Stanley Hotel. So two things to point out. It's $10 for parking if you park at the hotel. And also if you want to do the tour, it's $25 per person. So it is kind of expensive. We just walked in and just kind of looked around for free. You can go in a few rooms and still get the charm of the hotel.
So one tip that we like to do to save money is we parked at the grocery store that's down below, and then we walked our way up.
Yeah, we stayed at the Safeway grocery store, and then there's actually a pathway that goes from there all the way up to the Stanley you can walk on.
We're all about saving money.
Yes, we are. Rocky Mountain National Park is the third most visited national park in the country, and it was established in 1915 by President Woodrow Wilson to protect this beautiful, beautiful area. $30 per vehicle to enter. And right now we're on the Estes Park side, which is the gateway on the east, and the gateway on the west is Sprague Lake. So we were there a couple weeks ago. It's beautiful on that side as well. This side's a little bit more touristy. There's a lot more accessibility, but we highly recommend it. All right, so we just got to Sprague Lake, and one thing to point out is that this is a very popular area, so again, you have to watch for parking. It might be best to do the shuttle bus, but they say this is one of the best places to spy or see moose.
And definitely recommend to pack a lunch for a picnic. They have tons of picnic areas all around. Nothing beats a snow-capped mountain.
So we're doing the scenic loop around Sprague Lake, and it's 0.3 miles. It's totally handicap accessible. Definitely brings some bug spray.
I love to see the reflection of the mountains off the lake. It's so pretty.
This is a super popular place. A lot of people come here to this little outlook. Our tour guide, when we came here in 2020, told us that people get married here, on birthdays, all kinds of special events. But if you look, that's that picturesque Rocky Mountain National Park picture.
So there's tons of benches, there's tons of bridges that you can pull off and just kind of relax. We saw a lady there painting, which she had a really amazing photo. I was going to casually creep over her shoulder, but decided not to do that.
Yeah, I was amazed how good the painting was.
Yeah, it was so good. I wish I could paint like that.
We're bike riding on the South St. Vrain Trail in Lyons, Colorado, and we came across this memorial labyrinth. And I've never seen anything like it before. I'm assuming it's some type of like spiritual place that people can come, but I'm not sure. Just very interesting, but it's a beautiful location.
And it's along the river. They have random paper, notebooks, random notes hidden throughout this place. Leave an offering at the fairy temple. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like geocaching. They have this community garden that you can go volunteer like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just something to get out and do. So one cool thing that I love about bike riding, you come across these really cool, unique parks that we would never find driving. And over here we found this cool dirt bike park. Now I have an e-bike, and I know technically you're not supposed to be using that for that because mine's a cruiser. It's not really designed for mountain bikes, but I'm still gonna try it anyway. Of course it's raining outside, but can't have it all. Check out this cool skate park that they have. It's really close to the mountain biking.
This is like next level, like a real legitimate skate park.
So we're in the same park, and there's this huge dog park.
I don't know if you can see it, but it goes all the way down there and then way down there to that fence. Today's a travel day. So we woke up, took the dogs out, fed them. Now we're doing dishes. Pretty much getting all the inside stuff done first, and then we're gonna do the outside stuff. And then off today. We have a longer drive, about 5.5 hours.